Hey Capricorn, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading for you. We're asking what's coming towards Capricorn at the time of seeing this. That being said, be real with yourself. Not every reading is going to be yours, naturally. But the whole point is just to be helpful. And empower you. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other people to join in too, that's what we do here. We pray for each other. Only love and light in this space. Simply say hi in the comment section or leave a little emoji, something that we can focus on that represents your energy. And please hit the like button on your way in. We are doing this in my backyard today. I'm trying to do more of these as the weather has gotten better here and the ground's not so wet. My fire is going too well. I just chopped all this wood and I think I'm gonna have to probably take a break between tarot readings and chop more. I never thought I'd actually complain about a fire going too well, but it's putting out some heat. We got a little combo here. We got the tank top and we got the scarf. So we're gonna start with an oracle card, and I'll be holding up the cards for you because of course we don't have a table right now to display them on. This is gonna be our mudra deck, and these actually come with a hand gesture that you can do representing physical prayer. Let's see what message wants to come out for you today, Capricorn. We have eternal change, it will pass. So to any Capricorns that are going through a transitional time, even if it's challenging or heartbreaking, either way, it's all in transition. It's all moving through. And this is what you do. You do the okay sign and you balance one okay on the middle finger of the other, like so. It's an interesting one. It's kind of like those little, making little glasses. This is the mantra. I focus my five senses on everything, which is beautiful and gives me pleasure. There is a time for rain and storm, which then passes, and it is just the same with suffering and pain. It is a help if we simply try to accept the pain, and in spite of everything, to make the best of here and now. I speak from experience. See yourself next to the wheel of time. It'll be interesting to see if you get the wheel actually quite literally in your tarot reading. Every time you breathe out, blow gently against the wheel to make it turn in your imagination. Bring you a new, interesting, and joyful period of time. This mudra is meant to have a calming and soothing effect on the body and imparts equanimity. All right, you guys, that's a really interesting start to our reading. I'm going to do one more oracle card. These have all been pre-shuffled with you in mind. We have the message. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. I feel like for a lot of Capricorns in the last year of these readings have definitely been getting those opportunities, I'll say. Great, I got sap on my leg. I must trust and adapt. Yeah, you guys are getting these challenges or these opportunities to be flexible and to go with the flow. And I don't think Capricorns stereotypically have been associated with the word flow too much, but I think some of you guys have just been total rock stars given the situations that I know that some of you are in. Let's see what tarot has to say. All right, so this is going to be an extended for any of those who like to go way, way more in depth and get advice. That link will be in the description box below. But if you don't like to get extendeds, and it's about the price of a cup of coffee too, about $6. For those of you guys who do not believe or like extendeds, we're gonna get a good message for you out today. All right, so we only take the cards that fly out. They have to choose us. They have to join in on the conversation. If they fly in reverse, that one went way over there. If they fly in reverse, like the Judgment card just now, we are going to read them that way, making sure that they have to start upright. Okay, what's coming towards Capricorn at the time of seeing this? Okay, well, I'll hold these up in just a moment. Bear with me. And then Judgment card. Beautiful. I have a beautiful message for you. But I like to be thorough, so please bear with me. Keeping you in suspense here. We got some fresh energy coming your way. We've got healing coming your way with the Six of Swords. I'm going to take that. All right, so we start with this energy of the Queen of Wands upside down. When she's upside down, this is an individual, male or female, who's actually very much in their ego. They can be sometimes demonstrative there, but they don't have to be. They're basically they're imbalanced. Now, when they're in balance, this can be somebody who effortlessly gets people's attention and admiration. They like nice things. They don't mind being seen. There's kind of there's a lot of confidence they carry themselves with, but when it's upside down, they can sometimes be manipulative or intimidating. They can be overly bossy. And so it's just somebody who's out of balance. Now, the cool thing about this is that it came out with the Temperance card, and this means transition, just what our Oracle card was talking about. So there could be a lot of reasons why this person is feeling out of sorts, why they might be a little bit demonstrative with their egos or power, but we're never really comfortable when things are changing, even when they're changing for the good. There's this part of us that's like, oh, what's around the corner? Because human beings were designed that way, right? So if this is you, Capricorn, remember to go easy on yourself. For some of you guys, because roles can be reversed, this could be somebody else in your world. And we'll come back to that. But either way, I just want to focus our attention on Temperance because balance is needed for this transformation to come about. And so if anything is being overdone or underdone in the material plane, like drinking too much, not sleeping enough, all that stuff, this is where they really need to balance that stuff out in order to come back to themselves and fully have this transformation. Now, also, it's all about patience. That's the other key to this card, okay? So you'll see that I touch my nose a lot in my readings, and it's not because I have a cold. It's unfortunate that I wish it was like my ear that itched, or like my neck that itched, but it's my nose that will itch when I have to pay attention to something. So there you have it. Just watch me and my nose. We have a Judgment card out with the Chariot card. So there's been real resistance to change here, Capricorn. And when we resist things, they become more painful. So if you look at a broken heart, right? The anatomy of a broken heart is resistance, and it's loss. Of course, there's more to it than that. But a lot of what is at the heart of our pain and in any context is resistance. And so we have here an opportunity that one could have to level up, to raise the game, the Judgment call is all about that challenge of like, hey, it's time to take a leap of faith, but life will always be different. Like you'll look back and be like, yeah, that was this old version of me. And things have slowed to a stop with the Chariot card upside down. So this all works into something really beautiful that I'm getting to here. But first, I want to say that we have, some of you guys this is directly affecting you in a connection with another person. It could be romantic. It could be just a friendship. But either way, we have this beautiful glitter of hope where you least expect it. This Page of Cups talks about a playfulness. It talks about maybe it's like a fresh breeze coming into a stagnant room, right? And this stagnant room would be a relationship dynamic, wanting harmony here. This is, and Capricorn, there's this old worn out chapter of sorts regarding a relationship coming to an end with the Ten of Wands. And you'll see that he's carrying this burden of sticks on his back, but his destination is so close by. So tens and tarot are always endings. And tarot really revolves, much like the runes, it revolves around life cycles. So in tarot readings, you're often going to hear us tarot readers refer to cycles, growth cycles, transition and transformation cycles, death cycles, rebirth cycles. You get it. So this is definitely kind of this little twist of happiness within the context of a relationship while you are coming to an end of kind of a tired out chapter. And that's when the energy changes in your reading. Because now, whereas we started with kind of this bossy demonstrative ego place, this resistance to change, resistance to transform, and then we have healing, Six of Swords. And this is where there's some relief. We do have somebody healing that was totally out of sorts emotionally. This is Queen of Cups upside down. When she's right side up and she's in her zone, she's nurturing. She has enough space and time and love for others. But when she's upside down, she's just a roller coaster of emotion. And so there's this place of regrowth, renewal with the Page of Pentacles. This is almost a growth mindset, I like to say. Sorry about all the smoke, you guys. I just wish there was something I could do about Mother Nature, but there it is. Thank you. Did you see that? The smoke? Yep. Yay. And the sun bursts through. So let's hunker down on this message just a minute. So do you know that feeling when you've had a good cry? And there's the before and there's the after the cry. Everybody cries. And everybody's had this kind of cry. Before the cry, it's like a tea kettle and the pressure is building up and nothing seems possible. It just is getting to a boiling pot and then it's whistling and that's you crying, right? And you have a good cry and you're releasing that oxytocin through your tear ducts and then you finally dry up and all of a sudden it's just like there's a sense of relief and calm. And there's this little glimmer of hope. And you have this energy all of a sudden to maybe consider options that you wouldn't have considered before that cry. You have this, even if that option is, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to bed, you know what, screw this day, I'm just going to take it easy for the rest of the day, or something like that. But there is a before and after, and that's what this energy is. This is healing. There's like getting to this point where one is an up and down roller coaster. Now this could be you or it could be somebody else, Capricorn. But from this place, this realization of, whoa, I am out of sorts. I'm unpredictable. I'm not in my zone. I'm not feeling like me. I hate being this emotional type of thing. That's when it's like somebody's hunkering down, putting their head down and being willing to heal. So this could look like getting a therapist for the first time, whereas before they weren't willing. This could look like just finally talking to somebody, a friend about it. This could look like throwing their energies, sorry for the loud diesel engine in the background. This is the land of diesel engines if you can't figure it out. Not too many fancy sedans. So I was gonna say not too many Teslas. So, so this is where a growth mindset is taken on and boom, the sun appears, right? The sun appears. So we've had in the background this anxiety brewing around something that one feels passionately right about, a cause, or they feel if it's within the context of a relationship, there's this relationship to being right that one has. And seeing that, wow, one can be right here, but at what cost? And that cost is a lot of anxiety. And so we have this, as it looks just like this guy's juggling, it's like, it's kind of looking at things with a different perspective. It's juggling that, you know, how you feel very right about something, but you're like, it's definitely costing me a lot of anxiety. It's really undoing me right now. So what are the options, right? Maybe we loosen up on a perspective, and I know that's a trigger for some people, but maybe we work with it somehow, you know? Life and perspective is malleable. So let's get a card out on that, actually, because I think it'll be helpful. This is collaboration. So notice that we start to get pentacles, and in tarot, pentacles represent value, whether it's material value like literal money or it's self-value. So I think, but you know, here's somebody here, possibly you, being like, if I let go of being right, like, will I lose my value? Will I lose my self-respect? Will they stop respecting me? What about if I change the story, if I consider another perspective, or if I don't hold on to the story, what does that mean to my identity and my value and standing my ground here? And that's where we get the the Three of Pentacles. And what I love about this, Capricorn, is sometimes this is going to blow your freaking mind. I feel like I need to get closer to you. This is going to blow your mind. Sometimes, Capricorn, you don't have to do everything yourself. I know. So this is what Three of Pentacles is about. I hope you're smiling. I love you very much. Three of Pentacles, that's what this is about. Is like, you can collaborate with others, whether that's therapy or even like YouTube therapy videos, psychology videos, tarot videos. This could be collaborating, even in love readings. Sometimes this is online dating, you know? So it's basically getting together. It could be a 12-step program. It could be going to church. But it's basically working with others for a shared common goal. And this shared common goal is about the relationship, the anxiety you've had, the relationship to your story so far, you know? And I love that you're getting good news about this. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's reaching out to you with the Eight of Wands. Maybe some of you guys are actually traveling. Maybe you're going to like a health retreat or a meditation retreat. But the Eight of Wands represents messages coming in, good news coming in very quickly, so pay attention to your phones. Also, it can represent travel. So I'll leave it there. If you'd like to follow me, of course, just expand that description box below and you'll see the link. But regardless, I love you. Thank you for joining me. Bye.